Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 9th of January, and today we are stealing 3 parts of the Fair Play prototype while avoiding alarms as much as possible. We are vindictive. That's terrible. X off-world. Meh. We got a hammer to bash around if we need to. We got a self-charging extreme range crash beam. Alright, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. That helps with some alarms. And we got 3 substreams, 1 for each ship, and an angel. Very nice. Let's go. Alright, we got guns, we got heat sensors, 20 seconds, 60 seconds, autopilot, many sentry guns. Alright. They're going away, so we should be fine. And let's see what kind of ship we're going up against. Boundary. Hey, I thought I grabbed auto zoom from a different station. Oh well. Dude. Got fairly early 3 seconds though, so that's fine. Alright, I'm glad I've got the crash beams. That makes stealing with these guys a little easier. Oh, crate's back here. Yeah, and that's pretty straightforward. Grab their key. Grab their key, go through here. Yeah, grab that. Probably faster to go back out through the pod than to go through there, and especially since we cannot disable the alarm. Alright, yeah. I could. It's a little faster and also safer if I just take out everyone in this room, huh? So I'll do that. Guess I'll start off with you. And then hope that the key teleporter gets unlocked in time. It's gonna be close. Not close enough. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna get the key. And then we'll take you out. And then we can really just crash you. Not really have to worry about it. What if this is a big sidewinder, and if I crash both of these doors open, it lets me go really far back there? I'll plan on that. Gotta wait for the teleporter again. Alright, so probably could have done the first couple rooms a little more efficiently. Yeah, let's crash it. I'll run straight to you so I can get the key easier. And then we'll just take out everyone here. And then you've already been crashed. Just step over here, grab the key, grab whatever this is. And let's take a look at it. It's green. It appears to be a gun. Oh, it's a gun. It's a gun. It's an armor-piercing gun. Alright. Yeah, nothing we can do with that. We just run back. Hope that we don't get shot here, but that'll be fine. Alright. So yeah, first couple rooms could have been mildly less awkward, but otherwise quite straightforward. Alright, next up, we got guns, we got heat sensors, and 60 seconds to escape, and that is too close. Get out of here. Did I pick up all the guns? I don't think I stashed all the guns. I don't think I need all of them, but I should have. Grab an auto zoom over here and wait for it to get past that station because it's way too close. Okay. Grab key, grab key. Grab key, get that, get out. If we decide to go this way somehow, there's a couple of crates we can get. With Crash Beam, we don't necessarily need anything, right? Unless if there's a lot of heat sensors on ship 3, then a Crash Beam might not be enough. No, it'd have to be a lot of Crash Beams and... not Crash Beams, heat sensors and some shields or armor. Which is pretty that's fairly likely. Should I go for these crates? Let's see what angles look like. If I can manage to shoot you, then I can get both of you as well. And that lets us get down here, and that's a pretty easy key. So it's just a little bit farther out of the way than going this way, but gets us 2 crates. Yeah, that's probably worth it. Let's see, I'll go just a little bit further. Try and make sure that I get you. And I guess I don't have to actually get the other 2 people. I can just crash them if I need to. 1, 2, 3. And let's not make the mistake of picking up a new gun too quickly before I get this key. Boop. And boop. And boop. Alright, crate number 1 has a subverter. Fantastic. That helps us with more of the potential shields and heat sensors, as well as a way to get keys. A lethal quiet rifle. I suppose it's better than the other guns. Marginally. With that subverter, we might be able to just ignore this next room. Unless you are trouble. Now we can just ignore it. Alright, run down here, get the pod vaguely in position. Did I get stopped? Wait. Wait, what just happened? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Hang on. That's not... I'm not supposed to be on this side of this door. I saw myself stopped and I'm like, oh, I got stopped by the door, as it sometimes happens. But no, that's a locked door and I'm on the wrong side of it. I have no idea what caused that, but if it's replicatable, then we found a new bug. It just stands to see if we can replicate it at all. All right, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. We just appeared on the other side of this door. I hope it was... I don't know if it showed up on recording it at all or if it was like out of frame or something, but I'll be looking back at that later. Can't use a slipstream now. We can just bash dash the rest of the way. That's perfectly fine. And we'll just ignore them. It sure is a something. And then we leave. We remote, activate, and go off without pressing F, because you don't F with the angel. Alright, lost a little bit of time there at the end, but we encountered a new bug, and that's exciting. Alright, armor, random kit, 70 seconds, lots of guards. What could be the cause of that? What could be the cause? Could it be related to our unpausing time stuff? Like unpausing causes things to jet forward? Normally that only affects like bullets and things that we've shot when we're not being seen by someone. But maybe it applies to us as well if we're remote controlling the pod? And that jetting forward allowed us to get over halfway across a... Man, that's a terrible locked door for a ship this big. Sheesh. But yeah, so maybe like unpausing right next to... no, yeah. There could be something there. It's like normally unpausing will get us... I don't know if I've unpaused there though. I really have to just re-look back at it. I'd re-look back at it and do some testing now, but I don't think I can open the recording as it's being recorded onto. Alright. But we'll worry about that later. Alright. Armor. There's a little bit of heat sensors, but that's fine. Yeah, we're pretty golden. We can just run whichever direction we want. Well, moving down here might be a little sketch. But we can crash. Yeah, but then going this way is a little sketch as well, so I think we just bolt this way. Bolt this way, subvert, grab, grab, grab. Not gonna worry about that crate, because it's more than likely not gonna save any time. Hello. Alright. Yeah, the only real choice made in this whole set of missions was whether or not to go for the crates on ship 2, which I think is just kind of objectively the best choice. I think it was like going a room or 2, maybe 3 longer. Well, aside from the crates itself. It's like a few rooms longer, but it gives you crates. And that gave us Subverter. This is all good. Alright, we remote. And we're too far. Oh no. Alright. We're back in. And we leave. Alright, straightforward day. We had minor hiccups on them. So, no guarantee of a first place. And we're also playing early, so we're not likely to see 7-2s run if they are playing today. Yeah, 30 seconds. Straightforward run. Yeah, wouldn't be necessarily surprised if 7.2 got like a second faster. Had a couple of little things, but solid run regardless. And we came across a bug. Oh, let's look at yesterday's first. Yesterday, 7.2 came in first with a minute in 5:97. Very nice job. We got me coming up in second, Cassandra in third, Margaz in fourth, and Mango Clock in fifth place, making up the top 5. Nice job, 7.2. And let's look. Do I have any slipstreams over here? No. Let's just see if we can recreate that in training. I can't remote control the pod in training. Yeah. No way that was gonna work. No, I don't. I need to not have the key. I don't think I was doing anything. No, I hadn't done anything with like the hammer or anything before then. Let's see if I can just force my way out. Maybe if I'm zoomed out. Kind of interesting that it like launches me off to the side. Alright, so what if I'm out of the slipstream? And I just let myself go. Boop. Yeah, I wasn't feeling that. Alright, so I don't think this can have the exact conditions. So let's... Where are you sitting? Here. What? Let's see if you have money. You've got some money. Do you have a slipstream? Do they sell a slipstream? I don't know if I have slipstreams unlocked on this place. Overpriced. Alright. That's the only one I got. Alright, if we change Galaxy, someone in here will definitely have it, but it might crash the game. Hey, it didn't crash the game. Alright. You don't... But you can definitely buy one, right? Yeah. I'd like a self-charging one, but... Yeah, well... Alright, let's just find something. Some place. Okay. So what happens if I'm just in slow motion right here and I try to pass? Yeah, that's what I'd expect to happen. What if I do... Oh! That could be something promising. Okay, so I think that ended first. Can I do this and still be running? Oh! Oh! Ah! What? Wait. Wait. Oh, wait. That... Whoa! Alright, does that work without remote controlling the pod? Doesn't seem to. Holy shit. Holy shit. Alright, so that didn't... Maybe angle might matter. I was pretty, like, diagonal there. Alright, so let's stand right here. Alright. That didn't quite work. It was not quite the right angle. The problem with this is the pathfinding is really weird going through doors. It wants to go through one of these two angles and not just straight forward. They're trying to make me go to a specific spot that I can... Okay, so that's pretty direct. Alright, so what if I get really close? And can I adjust the angle in any way? It seems to be just those 2 points. Not that time. Okay. Is there a way we can do this consistently? I don't remember. I don't think I was like terribly close. Maybe it only works on certain doors. Like it could be it only works going through the door into the hallway, not this side of this door. Maybe I don't have momentum yet. No, I don't think that's it. I don't think I was panned out or anything. Maybe I'm too close. I was able to do it with the slipstream still running. Did I do something besides just click on remote control? Was I even... I'm recording this at the very least so I can re-look at it later. But I can't remember the exact conditions that happened here. Was I holding control? Okay, let's try going forward with it. I can't test any of these other doors without getting this key, but getting that key makes me not able to test any of these other doors. We can just go to a different ship, though. Hope someone's still looking at me. I'll just dodge him. Alright, that's one way out. Alright. Did it once. Can we do it again? Come on. Give me a ship. I guess all the ships are going to be around here because these are the remaining stations. Oh, they could be up there as well. Oh. Nice and large one. Alright, don't have the rechargeable ones back. Alright, so I'm still moving. Nope. It's possible, it's just very specific circumstances and I got lucky a couple times. But like, that's definitely me leaping forward. Oh, that was gonna bother me. This is on the interior. Okay, do we have a exterior one? We've got... No, we don't. This is one that would be it, but in order to get in here, we need to get a key. Or we don't need to get a key, actually. We've got a way through here. Eventually. Oh, that probably lowered the timer, huh? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so we got 2 rooms here. We've got a subverter. We've got a subverter. All right, so that's an interior one, so we don't want to test that one. All right, so get right up next to this one and then see what happens. Nope. It took a few tries, but it worked that time. What was different about that one? I was pretty close to the corner. I think this has to be just literally we're BLJing through the Bowser's doors from Mario 64. The equivalent of that. Did I undock? Do I have to I don't know. The first time we didn't, we weren't undocking. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay, 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 okay. That confirms we can get through other doors. Okay. So it could just be random chance. It has seemed that being like up to the side of it maybe has an influence. The last couple times I was up to the side, but maybe it's just chance. Let's run this way. And see if we can get through here. Was I undock? No, I wasn't undocking for that one. Why am I trying? I'm trying to get closer because it probably helps to be as close as possible. But it's hard to get closer with the slipstream speed. That worked. Alright, I'm gonna try going through the center of this one. Interesting thing is, glitching through the doors like this bypasses the scrambler. I think regardless of whether or not you want to be close to the sides or not, you just end up being next to the sides, because if you try to go to the center, it throws you down or up. I guess I'll know if I made it through if the sentry gun shoots. I get closer. Maybe closeness could be a factor. Is probably a factor. There we go. Okay, so it seems closeness is probably a large factor. But we're able to just ignore things. Oh, baby. Nope, they're captured. Oh well. I guess I'll pick you up just to get them back. All right. Thanks for watching. How long was that? That was only 30 minutes. New bug discovered. New glitch. New exploit. Yay! All right. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Yay!